So this past week, we got an email that was sent from an FBI field office to the number 2 at the FBI. He wasn't the number 2 at the time, but now he is the number 2 at the time. Talking about the fact that there are many FBI agents who do not believe that we should be prosecuting these poor January 6 Capitol rioters. Actual FBI agents. They went through the training. They passed all the background checks. They're sitting there with that agency saying, this is bullcrap. We shouldn't be prosecuting these people. So that was the big news. But then we got more news to add on top of that. And it turns out that it's not just in the main big FBI building. It's in field offices across the country. According to MSNBC host Nicole Wallace, who spoke with the individual that actually sent the email to the number 2 at the FBI, field offices across the country, you have FBI agents that are whining is the word she used, about having to arrest Capitol rioters, about having to prosecute Capitol rioters. Here's what she said. This is according to the official. This is resistance that does not amount to outright refusal, but rather complaining about the focus on January 6 when many of the cases being prosecuted are misdemeanors. This official tells us they keep repeating talking points and that the violence from the Black Lives Matter protests is not being taken as seriously as the January 6 attack. Because it wasn't as serious. I mean, I hate when I have to explain things like that, like, why are we not treating this thing as serious? It's like comparing Hurricane Ian that just came through Florida to the light breeze that's blowing through your yard right now. Like, why are we not talking about this wind? Because that wind didn't devastate communities and forever change the lives of an entire town. January 6th did. And sure, by the way, there's been plenty of people arrested connected with those summer of 2020 Black Lives Matter protests protesting the death of George Floyd, the murder of George Floyd. And actually, believe it or not, most of those arrests, the charges have been dropped because there's no evidence of any criminal wrongdoing. Versus the Capitol attack, right? Let's talk about that for a minute, FBI agents. You're mad you've got to arrest these people? They were literally beating and killing cops. I mean, y'all are cops. You just have a different kind of badge, but you're still cops at the end of the day. They're beating your brothers and sisters. They're killing them. They're beating them with actual Trump flags. I've seen that footage. It came out a week or two ago. And you're sitting there defending them? You're sad that you have to go arrest these people for basically trying to overthrow a democratic process, overthrow a democratic election here in the United States? If you're upset about that, you need to be kicked out of the agency forever and for good and never come back. If you sympathize so much with the Capitol rioters, get the hell out of the federal government. These are not the kinds of people that we need at the FBI. These are dangerous individuals. But they're still there, still serving as agents. There is a crisis of confidence in the United States FBI today. And it's not just because these people are sympathizing with the Capitol rioters, which for the record also undermines that Republicans' conspiracy that, oh, there were FBI agents planted there instigating people along. No. If there were FBI agents there, it's because, as these reports have shown us, they actually agreed with what they were doing. But they weren't instigating to try to get people in trouble. They probably would have been there trying to, tell cops like, no, it's okay, I'm FBI, let them go. But you also, of course, have FBI Director Christopher Wray, who Trump appointed and for some reason is still there, right? I mean, Biden, you could fix that, but you're not. Who basically recently lied to Congress about what the FBI knew was going to happen on January 6th. He said, we didn't know. We had no warning. Except, of course, for the fact that on January 5th, y'all actually held a briefing to talk about potential violence coming up the next day. So you got your FBI director possibly lying to Congress. I mean, the evidence suggests he 100% lied to Congress. But I have to say possibly, allegedly, right? He hasn't been convicted. You have FBI agents that are sympathizing with the Capitol rioters who wanted to effectively overthrow the government. So what good is this agency? That, plus their entire history. Why would anybody ever trust the FBI ever again? This is what they're giving us. Capitol riot sympathizers on top of an already disgusting history. This is the icing on the cake. So if you think the FBI is out there serving and protecting you, trust me, unless you're a Capitol rioter, they're not. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.